Hi, and thanks for watching our video. This video is brought to you by immigration attorney Theodore Huang. He can be reached at area code 626-771-1078. We have a special guest who's going to be presenting today's topic, so take it away, Abe.
The question is, how do I show continuous residence? To meet the continuous residence guideline, you must submit documentation that shows you have been living in the United States from June 15, 2007 up until the time of your request. You should provide documentation to account for as much of the period as reasonably possible, but there is no requirement that every day or month of that period be specifically accounted for through direct evidence. It is helpful to the U.S. Immigration Agency if you can submit evidence of your residence during at least each year of the period. The agency will review the documentation in its totality to determine whether it is more likely than not that you were continuously residing in the United States for the period since June 15, 2007. Gaps in the documentation as to certain periods may raise doubts as to your continued residence. For example, if the gaps are lengthy or the record otherwise indicates that you may have been outside the United States for a period of time that was not brief, casual, or innocent. If gaps in your documentation raise questions, the agency may issue a request for evidence to allow you to submit additional documentation that supports your claimed continuous residence. Affidavits may be submitted to explain a gap in the documentation. If you submit affidavits related to the continuous residence requirement, you must submit 2 or more affidavits, sworn to or affirmed by people other than yourself, who have direct personal knowledge of the events and circumstances during the period as to which there is a gap in the documentation. Affidavits may only be used to explain gaps in your continuous residence. They cannot be used as evidence that you meet the entire 5-year continuous residence requirement. If you would like an attorney to handle your case, please call attorney Theodore Huang at 626-771-1078 or visit www.gofiancevisa.com.